we continue our Universal title tournament. Oh, this guy.
What's wrong with this guy?
He's the biggest panderer of them all. The Bachelor Benjamin Boone. I mean, what is this? This is egregious.
He's a man looking for love.
Look. No. This is shameless pandering to the crowd, okay? He is searching for someone lost and lonely so that he can get the meaningless cheers from the crowd and get their approval.
I think you just don't want to admit that you really want him to give you that rose.
I don't think I do, sir. I don't need any more roses. I have all the roses I need right here.
From who?
From my secret admirers, sir.
Secret because she doesn't exist.
Is it one of the status symbols since you seem so enamored with them?
That is egregious, and that is egregious. I do not have to sit here and take these verbal assaults.
You're right. So let's stop talking and admire the Bachelor Benjamin Boone instead.
You would admire the Bachelor Benjamin Boone.
I mean, the man drips with charisma, enthusiasm. Look at him. How would you not want that rose from him?
He's got a quarter of a tuxedo on his ring gear.
That's all he needs.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Whatever he's doing it right. The crowd loves him.
See? Shameless pandering to the crowd. What did I say? He can't get by on wrestling skills alone. He's got to get the crowd to love him too.
And now, his opponent, weighing in at 208 pounds, fighting out of
And now we have another hometown hero, the former Universal Champion himself, the Redneck Kid, Robby Collins. Looks like he intends to hunt on the weekends. It's going to be an early morning for him tomorrow, I'm sure. It's still hunting season, right?
I think in the wild, it's always hunting season.
And especially the ASWA, it's always hunting season because you always want to get that win. And especially for Robby Collins, he wants to get that Universal Championship back around his waist.
Now, in all intents and purposes, you know, the Bachelor Benjamin Boone does look like a force to be reckoned with in that ring, but the Redneck Kid is ready for him. He's going to move on and reclaim his Universal Championship.
I do have to actually agree with you for once, Jason, because I do think that Robby Collins definitely has to have quite the advantage in this match, given that he just lost that Universal Championship and definitely probably wants it back.
See, that it might be the first smart thing you said all night. You agreed with me as the Bachelor Benjamin Boone continues to pander to the unwashed masses here in Mansfield, Ohio. I mean, look at the Redneck Kid's gear. That's legit right there. Look at that, throwing his shirt to the crowd. Now that's how you pander, ladies and gentlemen. You throw your merch to the crowd. It's the proper way to do it. You give them a bill though. Those shirts aren't cheap, man. Look, I'll write the bill for him.
Okay.
He is distracted right now, but he's going to need to get some money back for that shirt.
Crowd here fully behind Robby Collins.
It's a tie-up in the middle of the ring, jockeying for position.
Something we haven't seen from the first couple of matches here, a little bit more technical wrestling between these two guys.
Definitely jogging for position, trying to outdo the other and see where the weaknesses lie. I'm not sure how many times these two have met in the ring. I'm assuming not many.
And even if they had 18 months, you can definitely forget a lot or remember a lot. But either way, that's a long time to not wrestle against anybody.
And that's what's most impressive here tonight as far as that goes. There's very little ring rust as the Bachelor runs over the Redneck Kid. Huge deep arm drag Redneck Kid to the Bachelor, Benjamin Boone. Trying to maintain control of the Bachelor, it seems to be to no avail as he backs him up against the ropes. Irish whip. And an arm drag of his own, responding in kind, is the Bachelor.
I think you're going to see a lot of that between these two guys. Neither one of them really getting a real advantage over the other. Just a good back and forth, technical breakdown of each other.
And the hometown hero is not the hero right now. This crowd has fallen in love with the Bachelor, Benjamin Boone, for whatever reason. Stepping over, eats a vicious drop kick to the face.
Luthez press.
And grounding and pounding, really breaking down the Bachelor, Benjamin Boone. He's going to need some reconstructive surgery after the shots that Redneck Kid has delivered tonight.
I will admit, that was a very impressive shot. Had it cocked and loaded, waiting for the Bachelor.
Who do you have coming out of this match?
This is a family show. You can't talk like that. I got the Redneck Kid. He's going to take it all.
Probably the only smart thing you're going to say all night.
Wow, that's egregious. And a schoolboy rollout by Benjamin Boone. Ducks under the clothesline. A vicious shoulder block running over the Redneck Kid. Big splash. Here comes the cover. 1, 2. The Redneck Kid kicked out at 2.
And as I said earlier, neither one of these is going to have an easy time getting out of this match. Both these men showing what they can do against one another. They both seem like they have a lot left in the tank.
Trying to wear down the Redneck Kid. Is this a smart move there, Ernest, or do you just need to kind of move to the power and use that size advantage against him?
Oh, on the Bachelor's part, of course it's a smart move. He needs to do everything in his power to keep Robby grounded. If he lets Robby go and starts doing whatever he wants, especially as a former Universal Champion, with that fire going on in him right now, it's going to be a done deal.
Responding with those knife-edge chops. Counters the Irish whip, does the Bachelor. Are we going for the bed of roses?
That rings anything but a bed of roses.
The bed of roses countered by the Redneck Kid. This crowd is split right down the middle. La Mija strong cradle cover. 1, 2, and the Bachelor kicks out at 2.
I'll give you credit for one thing, Jason. You do have a point there with the pandering, at least there. The Bachelor waited too long for that one, and it cost him.
Barely kicked out of that backslide. Another
Schoolboy
roll-up. Fast and furious coverage here from these two competitors, showing how much this Universal Championship means.
Ooh.
Vertical suplex countered by the Bachelor. Redneck Kid counters the Irish whip into the corner. The Bachelor springboard, cross-body roll through, cover 2, 3. The Redneck Kid has done it. He has advanced in the Universal title tournament, keeping his gold hopes alive.
What a match, though. Both guys putting on one heck of a performance. They both gave it their all. It went back and forth for a long, long time. You can see the justifiable disappointment on the Bachelor's face, but both these men put on a heck of a clinic.
Well, that's what happens when you worry more about pandering to the crowd than your opponent.
I'll give you credit. He did pander a little bit too long on the bed of roses. It cost him. And unfortunately, he did come out the loser in this match. But neither one of these men should have any shame for what they did in that ring right now.
Well, that was a technical masterpiece from two fantastic professional wrestlers.